Hey guys, this is the Lego Man 2005, and for my last review of the year, I thought I'd take a look at the Obi-Wan Jedi Starfighter. Let's get into it. The best minifig in the set, obviously. Here is the main figure of the set, Obi-Wan Kenobi, in his Episode 2 look. This figure is actually really cool in my opinion because it has the printed cloak instead of the cape. I never really liked the capes for the cloaks. I really enjoy this printed look. There's the back there. The front. He does have a alternate face that has the communicator on there. Pretty cool. Turn that back around. You can also put this hood on him, which also looks really cool. And obviously he comes with his lightsaber right there. I do not know if this figure appears in other sets. You guys can tell me in the comments if it does. I believe this is the first set that this figure comes in, but this figure is also featured in Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga as his Episode 2 look. So yeah. Here is Tonwei, I don't know how to say her name, but it's basically the Kaminoan of the set. Really cool, and probably why most people are getting this set, especially for this new head mold. As you can see, wraps around there. This kind of bracelet thing. Only thing is they didn't print the little tassel that comes off of her headband, which is kind of odd since she has that in the movie. But yeah, really nice figure. Really the only new part is this printing on the skirt piece right there and printing on the back, which looks really nice. And obviously no extra face since she can't turn her head like that. Yeah, same articulation right there. So yeah, really cool. And here's the droid of the set. I do not know the name of it. You guys tell me in the comments. I didn't look at the box that closely. It's Obi-Wan's astromech. Yeah, you can see here, and unfortunately they still haven't printed the line quite right. It's still up a little more in the front and down a little more in the back. I don't know why this is such a problem. It's a problem with all of them. But you know, it's just a red R2 basically. I think there are some printing differences in the torso and obviously the head. But it's your same old astromech that we've gotten for years, so nothing really new there. And here's the main build of the set. Obviously it's Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter. Really nice build. You can see here, this disc is removable if you want that. I just keep it on there because there's really nowhere to store it. You can store it in this compartment area, but that's more for the body of this guy. And there's really nowhere else you can comfortably store it. There's storage on the bottom here. There's a couple little clips for Obi-Wan's lightsaber, which works very well. Really nice design. The back, I really like how they did this fin. It's really clean, and it's really cool when you build it. The engine detail is really cool. It is a little ugly right here with the exposed pin. I don't really like that, just because color matching, you know. But most of this that you're seeing is stickers, unfortunately. I did my best to apply them. They should be pretty perfect. Even this is a decal, unfortunately. Like, that would have been awesome to have a printed piece, but no, can't have that. The cockpit is really nice. I like how they did the seat in there. Could have been better, but you know, there's a little space back here for something. There's really nothing, I guess the hilt, if you really wanted to, would kind of fit back there. Not really, but you know, that's more for the underside of the clips. It does have stud shooters. I'm not going to fire them because I don't want to lose them. You guys know how stud shooters work. I do like the new design for them. I don't think I've talked about that on this channel yet, but I do like the new design for the stud shooter. The only printed piece in the set is the control panel in there, which is, you know, whatever. Another gripe that I do have is this gap. It's a huge gap in between the bot. Like up here, I don't mind so much because it's at least filled in by other things. But down here, it really creates a disconnect between the wings and the body. I wish they could have figured out a way to push it in more, at least put 2 panels right here, but I guess it's an easy fix if you have 2, you know, flat panels right there. It does have a landing gear. You can just fold that up and it works nicely. I have noticed that it works a lot better on smooth surfaces like this desk than soft surfaces. Let me see if I can show you how that works. So here's the carpet down here, and if you can see right here, we're gonna put that down here. Is that in frame? Kind of. But yeah, it likes to wobble a lot. Let's see if I can zoom in. It likes to wobble a lot because it's just these 2 parts, so it's not as stable as you'd like it to be, so it just kind of leans to one side. So yeah, display it on a flat surface and not carpet. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that well on non-flat surfaces. You can obviously fit the astromech and Obi-Wan in the ship. Start by taking the head off of the droid and placing it on this here so it can move around. And this is loose, but it's not much weight, so the head just kind of stays there, so you don't have to worry about that flying all over the place. And this compartment, which you can really use for anything, but is more meant for the body, just put that in there like so and cover it up, and that works. And obviously you can remove that, I showed you that. And another thing you can do is turn Obi-Wan's head around to the communicator and set him inside there. He fits nicely in there, kind of snug. And close that up and he is off on his way. No spot for Tanway to go. I would have kind of liked a little platform or something for her because it's just ship and person. But if you guys have like a mock or something, you can totally do that up. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So let's go into the final thoughts. Oh yeah, and lightsaber goes like that and no spot for the hood. So overall, this set is pretty good. Obviously, you're gonna want it for the minifigs and the new Tanway minifig. The set itself is actually really good. It's not my favorite Jedi Starfighter design. I much prefer the Episode 3 design with that kind of TIE fighter look. But obviously, this is an Episode 2 set, so what are you gonna do? A lot of the building techniques in this set are really interesting. You get these cool triangular pieces with back here. Overall, really good set. Would definitely recommend it. But if you have the pieces to fix some of these gap issues, I would definitely do that if you really care about that. It just lets down the set so much, in my opinion. Like, it could have been a 10 out of 10 greatest set of 2020, but that gap right there just kind of ruins it a little bit. Not so much that it's bad, but just that it lowers its score to like a 8. You know what I mean? And it's also really disappointing that you don't have anywhere for this hood piece to go. It would have been nice if they had added a another compartment, or made this part large enough for you to fit the body of the astromech and the hood piece, because as it stands, it has nowhere to go. But yeah, this has been my review of the Obi-Wan Jedi Starfighter. This has been the Lego Man 2005 for the last time for this year. I know I haven't posted that much this year, but I hope all of you guys enjoyed my content this year. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Hope you guys have a great new year, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.